It will be a force largely based in the United States. We'll still have some forces in Europe, and we'll still have some forces in Korea, but it will be a force largely based in the United States, and it will be a force designed to be operating on a rotational model, and so that we will continuously deploy forces from CONUS bases and from overseas to sustain operations in Afghanistan and Iraq and in other places. And I think that's another big change that we'll see here in the next year or two, because by 2012 we are working to have the Army on a rotational model 1 year out, 2 years back, and to do that we're going to adapt some of the policies and programs we've had in place for years, so that it makes it more efficient for us to operate on that model. For example, schools. For years, we've been running schools at dates and times where it's convenient for training and doctrine command. And that's not a bad thing, it's just we had no other reason to do it another way. Now we need to line the schools up so they produce the trained leaders so they can get into units who are deploying. And so there'll be a lot of institutional and internal change as we go through this, and we'll do that over the next 18 to 24 months. But by 12, our goal is to have the entire Army set up on a rotational model so that we can generate trained and ready forces at a tempo that's predictable and sustainable for the soldiers and families.
That's the Army Today from Soldiers Radio and Television in Washington.